Hi there, my name is Lars Sørensen. We're over here at the Future Technology Conference 2019 in San Francisco, reaching out to you with some videos that give you an idea of just what's going on here and what kind of papers and what kind of attendees we have. Next up, we're going to talk to Dr. Izzat Alsmadi. He's from the Texas A&M San Antonio University. Could I say it like that? Yeah.
Correct.
And with the paper with the title "Using Maximum Weighted Clicks in the Detection of Subcommunities Behaviors in OSNS," right?
Online social networks.
That's it. And then, so I guess the last bit of the will say a lot to people, and the other bit we need to explain a little bit. Could you tell us a little bit what the paper was about?
Okay. So the general subject is analysis of online social networks, and so generally speaking, we are trying to look for insights and hints and different types of understanding of behaviors of humans in online social networks. Though with the issues of privacy and security and so on, we wanted to develop a model or a system that does take all those into consideration. So our model is really based on statistics. It does not look at all at the content. So to us, users are just numbers. And maximum weighted clicks is a very popular approach and model in networks in general. It doesn't have to be online social networks. Trying to understand groups of users and their behaviors and interactions. So we injected into that the idea of maximum weighted clicks because we are not looking only on the numbers, which seems to be more static side, but on the weights of interactions between users in those clicks and the dynamic behaviors and the ability of studying those changes across time to predict different kind of things of understanding of users' behaviors.
And then so I can imagine that this offers a lot of people maybe even some rest, because you're looking at it from a different perspective while you're away. You're not looking at the user per se, you're looking more at behavior. So on the privacy side, this should be a welcoming change, I guess.
Yes. That's one of the big drives to this work, and that's a big challenge when you look at analyzing social networks. Availability of data, and the story of Analytica and Facebook and so on. So so we wanted to look at numbers and statistics. We were not interested in looking at the content. So that model does not look at the contents at all.
Yeah. So how were the reactions? Because you gave your presentation, and over here at FTC we have people with so many different backgrounds. So I'm just always curious how people are interacting with your paper.
Yeah, so a couple of different perspectives. One perspective looking at the applications and what kind of applications that can be useful for. I mentioned the intelligence community in general as one big broad application, but really it's not only the intelligence community, but also people who are looking for social behaviors and understanding the patterns of users' interactions daily, monthly, weekly basis, and so on.
Yeah. So then you were here, you were presenting, and I'm always curious about your personal experience with us. How are you experiencing the conference so far?
I really like it, and there is this nice blend between if you are going to probably more industrial oriented conferences and research oriented conferences. This was a nice blend between both. That was what is unique from my perspective about FTC.
Well, that's great to hear. And then just if we're trying to reach out to people for whom your research might be interesting, who do you hope would come upon this paper and read about it? Who are we trying to reach here?
Yes, well, like I said, one big category is intelligence community, people who works in cyber intelligence and analytics in general. That's one big category. A second big category of people who study social behaviors and networks.
Well, we surely hope that we'll reach them and invite them to read the entire paper online. We'll be making them all available in the proceedings of our conference here. And obviously, maybe we trigger you even to join us for one of our conferences and meet the wonderful bright minds that we have gathered here, just like Dr. Izzat Alsmadi. And we would love for you to join us. Check out the dates and the locations on our website. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully we'll see you in the next.
Thank you.